Okay, well, everyone, welcome back to Randomly Serious with your boy, the Prophet Seven,
And Cass?
and here's our Christmas episode, 2025, our first actual holiday episode. So this is going to be great.
Oh, yeah. It was going to be a lot of fun. Christmas is the best.
Yes, if I'm not mistaken, Christmas is the number one holiday in America. All the shopping, all the money spending, all the food and family situations. So yeah, let's jump into it. I'm actually excited about this one. Get out of here, calendar alert. Because I don't know, Christmas has changed for me since having a child. It's so different now. It's not about me anymore. It's a
Yeah. Nate and I were talking about that the other day about how, oh, we're responsible for making Christmas memories for our son. Like, we have to make it fun
yeah.
for him instead. Like, oh, show you, I've been spending time making a bunch of like
Wow.
paper chains, small ones, big ones we're gonna put up tonight,
Oh my goodness. Oh
and stuff like.
my god.
That's what I've been doing in the evening after he goes to bed and Nate's playing games. I cut out some paper and I've just been watching some shows and just putting together paper chains.
Oh my god. I think
So,
we just put up our Christmas tree, our Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
mm,
Demaya wanted a 4 foot tree, which is like her height. And so then she's like, well, next year I want a tree daddy's height. And I'm like, you want a 6 foot tree? She's like, yes. I'm like, okay, it's going to be fake. She's like, why? I was like, real trees, it takes so much to clean up all the pine needles everywhere. Oh, I just want, I was like, no. We'll talk about it later. No.
oh, the my dad was always we when we got real Christmas tree. He was like, "You got to keep it watered. You got to keep it going. Or I'm not cleaning up all these needles and stuff." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay," because my younger sister likes having a real Christmas tree. Now she gets her fake Christmas tree because of her kids and stuff, but was very diligent about keeping it watered.
Oh my God. The one thing, like, my mom, she, like, ruined Christmas lights for me. Um, so I am 4 years older than my next sister. And my mother was obsessed with putting lights in a tree in my room. So as a
Mm-hmm.
kid, I had to go to bed with lights on because I have to put these lights up in your window. You need your own personal Christmas tree, and I'm putting these on your wall. And so it's like going to bed and it's like bright, and it's I just couldn't stand it. So when I got older, she's like, "You want to put up Christmas lights?" No, no, you've ruined it. Like, oh, I just couldn't. It's like, okay, we're gonna go outside, put them up on the house. I'm like, I don't want to go outside. It's freezing. She's like, well, you're gonna have to get on the ladder. So now my wife's like, we're putting up lights. I'm not putting up anything. I will help with this tiny tree, and y'all can put them all on the inside of the house, except our bedroom. Okay. My daughter's like, why? I'm like, go talk to your grandmother. She ruined it. She absolutely ruined lights for me.
Mm,
There was just so many, but they are cool though.
that
Christmas lights are cool.
yeah. I think we didn't. I, Me and Nate, when we first got married, we didn't put up like a big Christmas tree until I think we had Wilder,
Mm.
and then we went to Costco. We weren't even gonna get a tree. We were gonna go get something else, but then we're like saw a really good deal on a pre lit like tree,
Hmm.
and Nate's all like, "Oh, let's just get this now," and I'm like, "Okay, we can't get anything else. It won't fit in our car. Like this is the only thing we're getting." He's like, "Okay." So we got a tree that year. Before that, Nate's parents had gotten him like a actual like Charlie Brown like Christmas tree, like little
Dude.
the thing where it's this big. It has like the blanket around it and the one little bulb. So that's what we would put up in our
Oh
apartment.
my
Because
God.
before Wilder, we would be traveling either to my family or his family. We would switch
Hmm.
every year and stuff. So we're like, there's no point in us putting our own
Yep.
tree, like real tree up, and stuff. And now that everybody has kids and stuff, where we do Christmas parties on different days, and then Nate's family, we, because they don't live by us, we decided on their year to do it a different time of the year because of flights just
Mm-hmm.
cost too much around Christmas. So everybody spends like in their home on Christmas instead
Oh,
of traveling with the
oh
kids. I'm
yeah,
like, hey, that's best.
yeah. This, oh my God, like me and my wife were like, we're gonna rotate your family this year, my family this year, and so I'm thinking like maybe her family may have it. They may be the most hurt about it because they're so used to being together. Oh, how I was
Mm-hmm.
wrong. My mother threw an absolute fit, like an actual tantrum. And I was like, what's wrong with you? She was like, I just don't understand. And I was like, you don't understand what? She's like, why can't you just come to both places? I said, who's trying to drive through a snowstorm from a different city to come visit you, Mom? I'm like, I can come before or after. No,
Yeah.
I need you for Christmas. I'm like, no, you want me there for Christmas. You don't need me there. I can see you tomorrow. Calm down.
It as kids get older, you gotta have to be like, hey, we got our own thing going on.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Gonna have to share time. I'm the only
Oh,
one that has to go out of state also, as far as like in-laws for my family, because all my siblings that are married, all their in-laws are like live by them, or like pretty close, like
hmm,
within the state. So we have our like we have to actually like plan to go see Nate's family more often than like my siblings do. And then my older sister, her husband's family are Mexican, and a lot of Mexican families celebrate on Christmas Eve and stuff. So
yeah.
she didn't really, they don't really have to check Christmas Day. They do Christmas Eve with his family, and then the Christmas stuff. Usually, my dad will, on the off year, will go over to her place because she's still in town and not having to go to their in laws and stuff. Holidays can be really fun, but then you have to think once you get married and all the, like the different like family
Oh
dynamics,
my
or like when you have a
God.
partner, like it's just
It's a lot.
figuring out the time and
Hmm.
sharing your time, and then you throw in kids in
Oh,
that, and they want their grandkids.
I was not prepared for that. Like, Demai was born, the emotions of grandparents. Like, I didn't realize it because, of course, I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing how my mom and father act, and then my in laws, like, when it comes to spending time with the grandkids, it's like, I will move heaven and earth. I'm spending time. I'm like, wait, wait. You can, like, oh my God, Christmas for Demaya every year is like a battle. So we make her write out her Christmas list, and then we section it off to each
Mm-hmm.
grandparent because one year she got 3 bikes. We had to send 2 back because, and I was telling her, I was like, one person already has a bike. Well, I'm gonna buy her a bike anyway. She was in love with Minnie Mouse, so everyone had a Minnie Mouse, and I'm like, she can't ride all three. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm like, here, get something else. No, I want her to have everything. I'm like, but my house isn't big enough for everything. Like, please. Like, one year my mother was like, I'm going to be the best. She got this 4 foot frozen dream castle that I had to put together.
Oh, I think I know what one you're talking about. I think one of my nieces has
Oh,
it.
and so I put it in our truck, I bring it home, and it takes up a quarter of her bedroom. And I'm like, Mom, please don't buy anything like this. Why not? I'm like, she loves the toy. She's 2. Most of these are choking
Yeah.
hazards. Please. Well, I just want her to know she's got a castle. And again, because of our last name, she's like, she's a princess for real. I'm like, oh, you're so dramatic. Please. I don't have enough space in my house.
Is she the first grandkid on both
No,
the?
she is, well, up until last year, she was the only girl. And,
Oh.
oh, and like from my mom to even our pastors, it's like, she's just a little baby doll. Here, she needs to have this fur coat. And I'm like, a fur? I mean, how much you spend on this? Just $1,000. And I'm like, okay,
What?
she's growing. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like,
She's
my,
not gonna be able to wear.
she's not gonna fit it. I'm like, please. Her godmother's like, I bought her these shoes. They're $100. I'm like, are you sure? She wants to wear them to gym. I'll just buy some more. I'm like, I'm glad that you have so much money. I will send her your way because I am hurting. She is growing like a weed. She's like 4.5 feet
Mm-hmm.
tall now. So she's like, I need snow boots to go outside. And I'm like, I just bought you some. Why are you growing so fast?
Yeah,
Then it's like,
it's yeah, it's kind of funny. By the time I came around in the like grandkid order, there were so many of us that they didn't give everyone like individual type like Christmas
oh,
presents. Everybody got like the kind of like same
mm,
gift with and then with money. And my grandma Livingston uh would find ways to like hide the money in the present. Like there was one year she had like she gave everybody like gloves and she put like $2 in each like finger and like palms and stuff.
oh,
The one of the best
that's
ones she ever
creative.
did. She had like a one of those like food saver things like that reseals like the bags and stuff. She opened up fruit snacks and put money in the fruit snacks. And so everybody was all like, "Oh, no money this year. Okay, whatever. We just got snacks and some like little like trinkets and stuff." And then one of us, none of us were like mad about it. We're like, "Okay, no money, whatever." And but then someone opened up the fruit snack. They're like $20 bill in the fruit snack. It's like something we all still talk about. All of my cousins and I like talk about. The last one she gave us before she passed away, she had shredded a bunch of paper, put it in box, and everything was in coins and in like in a bunch of shredded paper. And
Wow.
she had written down how much like what the number of coin like types of coins like each one so you wouldn't miss like the like stuff so you can count out like okay there's
That
this
is
many nickels
cool.
this many like that like and stuff and so like they would do that type of stuff for Christmas like all the grandkids. I think you got him until you got married or like a certain age into adulthood and then you got cut off from getting those the Christmas presents
God.
and stuff.
That sounds so dope. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was like, oh my gosh. Like, but that's the way you do it. You kind of when you have that many grandkids, it's just the same for everyone. No fighting or anything. And then like birthdays, we would get cookies. Like my grandpa would bring
Ooh.
us chocolate chip cookies. But it's
It's
like, yeah, I
like
was like, yeah, that's the
that
best
is
way to do
it.
it. Just keep things the
Yep.
same. I think when you
Yes.
had when you have a lot of grandkids, it's just
I think that's the thing.
no
So
fighting, no jealousy.
let me see. So let me see. We got one. So my sister has three. I've got Demaya and my other two sisters. They all have one apiece. And so my uncle and like even some of the mods, Lala and Nikki, they were like, "What does
Mm-hmm.
Demaya want for Christmas?" And so it's funny because so like we'll get a package, and Demaya be playing with her cousins and be like, "Oh, one of my daddy's friends got me a Christmas gift." So I'm like, "You gotta stop. Why? Your cousins aren't getting what you get from daddy's friends."
Yeah.
And so, of course, I get a call and a text. What did they get to Maya? Oh, like, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Yes, it is. I want to make sure they didn't get her what I wanted to get her. I'm like, okay, she has a stitch pillow. Is it the one that rolls up? Yes. Now I gotta go find something else. I'm like, I can't keep doing this. Like, how is this possible? Like, she doesn't ask for a lot. It's like, when she went shopping with the police, it took her almost 2 hours to get items. And I'm like, come on, sweetie, like, they gotta go. She was like, "Oh, I just wanted these." I was like, "You have $150. Grab what you want." Well, I already have this. I've got this, and I'm like, "It's not me, sir. I'm not out here just making it rain for toys." I'm like, she's she's got people that are like, "Yeah,
Well,
here."
that's what I think. I love giving gifts, and Nate has to pull me back and stop me about buying stuff for my nieces and nephews all the time because I'm, especially before we had Wilder, we weren't buying stuff for our own kid. So I'd be like, oh, I want to buy this for all the nieces and nephews, and I want to do. And he's all like, hey, they don't need all of that. Let's just
No, like no, they need more.
pull it back a little.
They need more.
Yeah, and I was just like, no. Even in Hawaii, I got a couple things for my
Oh,
nieces there and stuff, and I was just like, I just that's one of the things I guess the love language stuff I like giving stuff
oh yeah.
like Nate always says that I get like he's like always like, oh, Cassidy's the best at giving gifts and stuff, and Nate's like, I suck at it.
Oh, I think he got. I think he got me this year for Halo or Dalo. I can't prove it, but I think it's him.
I think for people that like have same interests as him and like gifts, he can be really good because like, oh, I would want this. But when he's buying gifts for me, I think sometimes he gets like too in his head about it.
Like every man. Like,
Yeah, and I'm all like, some of my favorite things that he's done for me is just like making me a card. Like he would draw me a card, like cause he can draw really well, and he'll like custom me a card, write like a nice note, and just got me some flowers. Like when he was going to school, and we didn't have a lot of stuff. He kept buying me stuff. Those were my favorite things
oh my
from
god.
him. And I try to explain that to him, like it's not so much the actual gift; it's the thought you put into it and stuff. That's what I enjoy more. Is like you're thinking about me,
All right, Nate.
not just giving me a random.
Oh, Nate, if you're listening, this is your permanent advice. Like, geez, like it's like when they introduced the idea to do Secret Santa for Halo or Dalo, I was so nervous because it was like I don't know, like I don't know some of the people, and he's like, no, we'll make it easy. Like they'll put down like their 5 or 10 gifts, like things that they would like, and so to see it be on like year 4, and like more people like, oh yeah, I want to participate, and you get a repeat person, you're like, oh, I actually know what this person actually likes. It,
Yeah,
it is really cool. Like oh okay, like all right, we're actually getting gifts for each other. Like, I got a Christmas card from Brittany. My wife's like, who is this? I was like, well, this is Brittany and her family. She's like, you got an
oh yeah,
actual
we got that
Christmas
too.
card. I'm like, we're special. Like we get Christmas cards. Like
I know we're trying to start doing a Christmas card. I'm like, too late this year
oh
again.
yeah, yeah. Like we'll do it next year. We'll just do it next year. Like I told him, I was like, man, this is great. Like this really like emphasizes like the Christmas spirit. Like, hey, like you can get a gift for someone. Doesn't have to be expensive, and boom. I mean, it makes my wife jealous because she's like, you got a Christmas gift? Who is this? I'm like, I don't know. Somebody just loves me and they got me a Christmas gift. I'm like, you know,
Yeah, we've been getting treats dropped off. I think we're going to be working on making some treats to give to people in the
ooh,
neighborhood, our neighbor, like tonight. And so that's what I like a lot about Christmas is more the giving and stuff. Like it just makes me, I don't know, happy to give gifts, gives treats. Just everybody's happy to get something. Like there's like anything
yes,
small, like just a little thing. It's like,
yes.
oh,
Like
you
somebody
thought
thought
of
about
me.
me. Yep, that's it. Somebody
Yeah.
thought of me. It is actually like it's nuts. Like I know we're planning. We did some in the summer, so like I've got clothes I can't wear anymore that like still have
Mhm.
tags because I've lost weight, and so
Mhm.
my wife's like, all right, so all of our stuff that still has tags, we're putting them in a storage bin so we can give these out. And again, there's nothing wrong with giving clothes that are gently worn. She was like, but seeing like a tag still on it,
Yeah.
like here's some a fresh coat, fresh pants, here's some toys, like boom, because it is hard out here. There's some people who are not getting anything. Like they're just trying to make it to the next day.
Yeah. I think about that sometimes because I mentioned before that we got my family were receivers of like angel tree stuff a couple times and stuff like so. Like people that do that, I think are the best. Like just the best people. Like they're willing to spend their own money on people they don't know and
Yeah,
give
that
stuff to them.
is that is the thing. It's like taking your hard earned money and giving it to somebody like a complete stranger.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what like keeps my wheel going when it comes to dealing with people outside of like the general circle. Because
Mm-hmm.
like while there are some people who are just butt heads, there are also some people who are like they got big hearts. And
Mm-hmm.
so it's like, okay, well, the world isn't completely gone to, crap. Like, we still got some people who are actually good, like, trying to
Yeah.
make a difference.
Yeah, and hopefully, I want to eventually be able to do like multiple angel trees. Get to a point where
Yeah.
can do stuff like that. Because I think those kids that ask for that, sometimes I see like the list that they put out and stuff, and it's like simple things. Sometimes it's like not even like toys or anything. It's things that they like just need in
Hmm.
general, and I'm just like, they just. And sometimes that's the only things they'll be getting for Christmas.
Yeah. And that is, oh, it's tough. Because, like, you want every kid to be able to wake up at least once and be happy that they got something like this is mine. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, oh, like, the boys got some classmates and they're like, "Oh, we've never been able to play the Xbox." And I'm like, "Oh, like this is highway robbery. Get these kids an
Yeah.
Xbox now." And then the parents are like, "We work and we can't really have them on there by themselves." I'm like, "I understand. I understand. I'm not gonna pressure." I was like, "I'm just saying, you get a day off, please. It's a great relief, release. Get a game or two in on something not as sweaty."
Yeah. I think one of the other things with the Christmas that I think we're gonna try with Wilder is like in terms of like Santa Claus. My one of my brother-in-law's family, they're pretty well off. They could buy stuff, but they make sure that their Santa gift was something smaller and not
Oh.
super expensive. So they wouldn't go to school and be like, Santa got me an iPad, like, and these other kids got like socks from Santa or
Right,
something
right.
like. And I'm like, that does make sense because not all kids are gonna get the same
Hmm.
type of Santa gift, and you don't want to be like this one kid bragging about getting something super expensive, and this other kid not getting as much from Santa, and be like, oh, Santa
Yeah.
hates me.
Yeah.
Like,
Oof. Yeah.
so
That's.
that's something like Nate and I think about as because Wilder's starting to like
Hmm.
understand the concept of Santa
Hmm.
and like and stuff like that. I'm like, well, and also selfishly, I'm like, I want the good gifts to come from
Right.
me and Nate.
Like bump Santa. Like it's from us. And, it's interesting. I didn't actually pay attention to that concept until after I got married. My wife's like, "Yeah, like we don't want it to be a bragging because
Mm-hmm.
some people are in different spaces." So yeah, I got some nice new shoes from Santa. Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
like your shoes. Versus, like you said, oh, I got this brand new iPad. Yeah, I got all the Pokemon cards I can handle. And then someone
Yeah.
else, it's like, oh, like that. Yeah, because you don't want this kid to feel some type of way about himself or family. And then come to school upset, well, why did you get this? And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, like, yeah, we don't want that. Definitely don't want the kids to
Yeah.
feel bad.
It's just like all the stuff you gotta think about when you, when you're the parent. You're like, oh, okay, got to teach them this to make sure that they're understand that it's not just about getting gifts either.
Hmm.
Like making sure they know we're gonna give back to other people and
Hmm.
be thankful for what you have.
Yes. Oh my God. I got a nephew. I want to
Trying to
just.
raise good people.
I know, and that is like the weighted part of parenting. Like, okay, I gotta teach you lessons. so that you can pass the same lesson along to a friend, and hopefully that friend's parent is teaching them the same lesson, you know,
Yeah.
so, you know, you guys can have a much better situation than what we're having to deal with, but in some areas. I'm glad for Christmas. I'm glad we brought up the gift giving because that is a. I didn't know everyone doesn't celebrate that tradition. Like, I know
Mm.
I had an uncle that was so against Christmas, and I was like, man, like, why come around if you're gonna be mad about the origin of Christmas? Like, yes, we know Santa Claus is not real. Like, why be mad
Yeah.
and trying and spoil it for everyone else? Like, he's not real. Of course, we know there's not a man in a suit, breaking in people's
It,
houses to leave presents under a tree.
it's just it makes things a little more fun and whimsical and stuff. And as you get older, I feel like that kind of magic comes from, you know, doing
Hmm.
that for your own kids or other nieces and nephews or other kids in your life, like giving back that kind of Christmas magic.
Hmm.
And you can, you still have the ability to have your like the religious side. You can do both. My family, we like grew up with, celebrating Christmas on the religious side. We knew
Hmm.
all that, and then we still had Santa Claus and had fun. Like, it's not hard if you want to have both
Hmm.
sides of Christmas.
That is it. That is it.
You don't have to poo poo on other people's fun.
Yeah, I'm like, yes, we know. Yes, we know. It's not. Of course, it doesn't make any sense, but it's again, it's the thought that counts. Like, there's a guy traveling around the world giving gifts to little kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they get one day a year that they know there's somebody who cares about me outside of mom and dad and family that's willing to bring me something. I'm like, it's not that serious, not that deep. Like, don't ruin it. It's like, oh, I'm just trying to speak the truth. Like, go away, go away, go
You don't
away.
have to ruin it for little kids, though.
Like, it's
I think adults know that it's not real, but it's
yeah,
still fun. Nate's family, like his parents, still say they get something from
that's
Santa
pretty cool.
Claus.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they do like there's like a big gift that they get, and I still don't know if it's them gifting it to themselves or if it's actually from someone else every year. Like that, there's like a family that they know that gives them stuff. They don't know. They say they don't know, but I'm all like,
You you know,
these are pretty big
yeah,
gifts that they
yeah.
know where you and they know where you're at even when you're traveling. So I'm like, it has to be from you, like yourselves. But they're like, no, I don't know where it's from. I'm like,
Like, interesting, interesting.
okay.
Oh my god.
They're like, yeah, the Santa followed us to Hawaii. I'm like,
And met you
okay,
here on time with your gift. Perfect. Oh my god.
yeah. I'm just like, for sure, for sure. And I'm like, it's from you guys. You cover yourself, right?
Yeah. Oh my god. Christmas tradition. So like now, so tomorrow, if there's no school, my daughter's like, we're gonna do pajamas, and I'm like,
Mm.
so me, I get really hot at night, so I have not worn like traditional pajamas in ages. And so now she's at that age where I want to do matching pajamas. And I'm up here like, oh, fine, for you, for you. Because that is not wearing pajamas. Give me some shorts. But it's like these traditions, like, it makes, like, it really makes the impact. Like, you're
Mm-hmm.
going to put your tree up, you're going to have your pajamas. Because, like, some gifts came in the mail, and I'm like, they got to stay under the tree. Why? Christmas is next week. But you let me open the first one. That's not fair. That was an exception for this year. You're gonna wait for the rest of them. And it's
Yeah.
like, why are you peeking in the bag? Get away from the tree. I'm like, okay, yeah, Christmas traditions are definitely beneficial for like around this time for like family, like just to like create moments, cause like
Mm-hmm.
Our kids are gonna remember this till they're like when they have kids, and then oh, we're doing Elf on the Shelf, which I have seen the most craziest ones this year. Oh my god, I think the craziest ones Lala showed. She showed the elf in front of lemonade in tiny cups, and her boys were like, "He's peeing in the cup." It was. I was like, I would have never thought of that. She's like, "Oh, it's lemonade. He's an elf." And I'm like, "This is ridiculous." But they're gonna remember that for the rest of their lives. Like, my mom had
Yeah.
Elf on the Shelf. He's up here giving us lemonade. I'm like, oh boy. It's like, oh,
Yeah, we don't have that for a while yet. We might next year, but my sister does. But they don't do. She doesn't move it every night. She's kind of told them, oh yeah, your elf doesn't. She's like, I'm not doing all that crazy stuff. And I'm like, I told Nate, if you want to do stuff like that, if you want to come up with
oh
like the fun things, you
God.
can do it. I'm already going to be doing like enough Christmassy stuff during the day. You can figure out how to move it
Oh
at
my
night or whatever.
God. I can imagine Nate now. Jesus Christ.
Oh, if he was all in on it, it's gonna get crazy.
That guy is. Oh my goodness. It's just, I wish there was like get like a just like a group of us and like we're gonna have Christmas here, and we're just gonna enjoy it. I mean, not here in Michigan. There's way too much snow. I'm trying to get away. Like we got.
Honestly, even if it wasn't necessarily Christmas, if we did like a New Year's thing one year, that might be
Oh
fun.
yeah. So like we've already. Well, my wife is. She's in her words. I'm tired of you traveling, hang with your friends, and I haven't gone. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to break your arm to come hang out with our friends this year. So that's our goal is to get to like one or two more places. I was like, well, we can go to Washington and hang with Cass and Nate. And she's like,
Mm-hmm.
all right, let me figure out what days I got off. I'm like, maybe we should clear with them first. Let's let's just not show up, on like a Thursday afternoon. Like, hey guys, like, let's make sure. Uh,
I mean, I'm at home with Wilder, so just have to clear it with Nate. Figure out
oh yeah,
his stuff.
be like Nate, we're coming to visit. Well, now the thing is, so I was like, yeah, we're gonna come visit, and so of course I get a text. It's eternal. He's like, I'm coming too. I'm like, we gotta clear this with them. We all just can't appear, like while he's at work. Like, all right, buddy, like we're here now for a week. Call off. Reschedule everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be dope. That would be so great because I know
Oh yeah.
I think everyone has kids except Eternal.
Just go
Yeah,
get
everyone.
an Airbnb somewhere and
Yep.
just hang out. The kids can entertain each
Oh
other.
my god, it'd be so fun. Like here we go. Like well, all of our kids play games, so it's like our guys are gonna set this up for you. Knock yourself out. Don't fight each other trying to win. Well, that would be nice because I know we
Mm-hmm.
wanted to try to get down to Texas before my Lord and Mr. Lord left. It just couldn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, well, maybe next year you guys can come visit us in Germany for Christmas. I said, a German Christmas? Oh my word. That would be a
That
wonderful trip.
that would be insane.
I was like, we've already got our passports. Okay. We just need y'all to hurry up and move and get set. Like, I mean, of course, I would never hear the end of it from my parents, but they'll be all right. Like, yeah, we're traveling. We're going to travel to Germany for Christmas.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. You said you had some what ifs?
Some little questions or like kind of this or that. Would you rather like things or
Yeah.
they're very like kind of a little bit for kids and family because it's like meet Santa or meet the Grinch.
Ooh. Like the storybook Grinch or Jim Carrey.
Well, however you want it to
Oh
be.
my goodness. Man. Uh I feel like if I met Santa Claus, it would not be what I expected. Because I feel like every time somebody meets Santa Claus, he gives them that one desired gift from a child, and everyone just breaks down in the tears. I'm not trying to cry in front of Santa Claus. Like, I forgot, was it Santa Claus 2? He was like, yeah, you wanted this special, and he
uh,
rambled off this car, and the guy's like, oh, I'm like, oh my goodness.
yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to cry at at the North Pole, tears froze on my face. So I would probably say the Grinch, the Jim Carrey Grinch.
I think I joke about the Grinch sometimes, like probably the Grinch, because while I do love Christmas and I'm not as like, against Christmas, but I am very much introvert and a kind of a grouch the rest of the year.
Oh.
So that's how it would go.
Like, the Grinch's story is so sad. Like, it wasn't even his fault. He wasn't even supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wow, the whole city's picking on this kid is terrible.
But I like the newest Grinch they did, the Illumination Studios, because it's not so much the town like hating on the Grinch from the beginning or anything. Like they actually try and like there's a couple neighbors that attract him and he still goes in and shops in town and stuff, but he's still just a grump and
Yep.
grouchy.
Mm-hmm.
And
I want to see if I can find it. So there was
so
somebody came up with a theory that the Grinch was supposed to go to Oscar the Grouch. And I was like, wait. And it was like, yeah, the reason he's grumpy is because he's one of Oscar's people and he's got bumped along the way. And I'm like, that would be
that's
insane.
I mean that's crossing universes.
Oh, by far. Sesame Street and Whoville. Oh my God. Yeah. But
Yeah.
it was just an interesting theory because he's always grumpy. Oscar's always grumpy. Like their whole community. I'm like, oh. But yeah. All right. What's the next one we got?
Get candy or get socks.
I'm probably gonna go with the socks.
Yeah. After just coming after like Halloween, you still got a month, and like all the food you get for Thanksgiving, like socks are nice, cozy socks for winter.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. I would love socks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then it's Christmas stockings or presents under a tree. I do find like a full Christmas stocking kind of exciting. Can I like see what's in there, like the little things and stuff? But a lot of presents under a tree is also nice.
Yeah. And I mean, you have a big sock. Like, how much can you fit in there versus like an actual tree? Yeah, I might have to
Mm.
go with the presents. I know my mom, her thing was in the stocking was candy,
Mm.
candy canes, and now she's just. I'm like, where was all this when I was growing up? Like, you're getting them like 3 foot candy canes, like, and I'm like, who's finna eat this? Oh, just break it up for them with a hammer. Like, okay, all right, I see what you're doing. You're just playing up the grandparent role. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Nate's dad has made all of us Christmas stockings. And they're
Ooh.
actually really nice. His stuff maybe will. His they're intricate, they're nice and stuff, so
Mm.
I'll go with Christmas stockings just because of that. Be one of Santa's elves or one of his reindeers. I'd probably be an elf because I don't think I want to be a reindeer.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. I don't I don't want to have to like outside of pulling the
Pull.
sleigh like that one night. Like, what do they do afterwards? Like, they just go sit in like the barn or just.
I mean, from that one claymation thing, they train.
That is true. They train all year. That like yeah yeah no, I would definitely probably want to be an elf.
Okay, ride the Polar Express or Santa's sleigh.
Oh God. Um.
I might be too scared in Santa's sleigh. It doesn't seem very secure.
Yeah. I never seen him with a seatbelt.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing any seatbelts.
You know, Polar Express. I mean, as long as they're not taking that scenic route from the movie, drifting across the ice, I think I do
Yeah.
Polar Express.
Okay. Decorate the tree or decorate the house?
The tree.
You know, I just love how Christmas trees look all decorated.
I do not
And
want to
then
go.
like all the ornaments you get over the years and
Yeah, I don't want to get outside on the roof. No. No.
Nate wants to get those Govee lights that like stay up year round.
I've seen those.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty smart.
Yeah, I there's a couple houses in our neighborhood that have them. And he's like, eventually we'll get those. I think he's waiting for a good deal.
Yeah, because I've seen some of these, like, I don't understand the science some of the people do with their lights, like
Oh,
songs playing, like
the Christmas shows people like the that they do, that takes a lot of work, I feel like. I
I
don't like
I just watch the
it's always like, oh,
videos.
should we do this? And I'm like, I'm not going to do it. If you want to figure it out, I'm
Like
running.
the timing and like speakers, and I'm like, how are these like engineers that are like, yeah, I don't have anything else to do, so I'm gonna wire these lights up where they come on at this exact point, and I'm like, that's a lot. Like that's a lot.
They're fun to watch, but
Ooh.
and then you have to deal with people wanting to come to your house and watch
That's
it all the time.
yeah, that's another thing.
Well,
Parked outside of your house with a camera.
like I said, I'm a grump. I would be like, get away.
Leave. Just leave us.
uh, get one big gift or get many small gifts. I think it depends on the year. There's times that I am like, oh, there's just something I want that's like a bigger, like would be a bigger gift, and then there's years that I'm like, oh, I just want a few little things, like nothing
Yeah, I might go with
big or anything.
I might go with the smaller ones. Like again, especially after like you've had your childhood phase of like okay, well, yeah, I don't need a lot like something huge. Like, yeah, I need some
Mm-hmm.
small things. Like this year, I'm like, oh, I'm excited to get a new tie. Like, like yeah,
Nate and I, so I think I kind of modified that like TikTok trend from the last few years where people like go to like Target on like a date night and whatever, and they do like get each other gifts, like something in their favorite colors, something they need, something they want, like stuff like that. We did that last year for Christmas gifts, and I added a few different things like for that list. So like just would be small things to meet in those categories that we can open it because um yeah, we were like, we don't really, there's not a lot of big things we want, or like there's nothing we really want, and but we're like, we still want to get each other some things for Christmas. So I think we're gonna do that again this year
that's another good
because
idea.
it's just a fun thing to see what they come up with in those categories. I might change up the like questions or like the little categories that for that. But yeah, so I guess small gifts because that
Yeah,
was really fun. And okay, listen to Last Christmas or Jingle Bells.
I'm probably gonna go Jingle Bells.
Yeah, a lot more like traditional. I like. There's times like Last Christmas is fun to listen to, but that just Jingle Bells is classic.
Yes, that's a big classic. Cause it does.
Uh,
It's like you can only listen to it during certain times. Like I tried to listen to Christmas music in the summer, it does not hit like it does in
hey, there's
December.
some people that will listen to Christmas music all year round.
Ooh, yeah, that's. Uh, I tried. I just couldn't get into it. It was like, oh, it's nice in summer outside. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't do it.
What my favorite Christmas song is Silver Bells.
Mm.
I don't know. I just when I listen to it, I just like see like kind of dark outside with snow falling and some just in the just fun like Christmas lights in the background. It just like feels very quiet Christmas night outside to me when I listen to it. Okay, buy presents or make them yourself. I do like making
Ooh.
stuff, so there's times where I have made
Oh,
like Christmas gifts and
that is a good question. Yeah, I mean, if I had the material, I probably would want to make something. Because it would be one of a kind.
I think it was our first year married. You know, Nate and I still going to school. I embroidered like something for Nate's parents, like on a big hoop and stuff, and I already had like and stuff. So and they still have it. They hang it up.
Ooh,
And I've made like little embroidered ornaments on like small hoops, like this big for people when we.
nice.
I feel like there's people that appreciate the like the gifts you make more than like buying something because it's that um more personal touch
Mm-hmm.
on like a gift. Because as you get to be an adult, I feel like there's not always stuff that you want to ask people to buy you or like you need or and stuff. So
Yeah, I
making something just can be more personal.
absolutely like. I got a Yeti cup Lala got for me, and she got it like
Mm.
embroidered with like my favorite sayings, and so I'm like, yeah, I'm not using any other cup. It's like, yeah, it gets taken care of, and so like, like actually getting something like that, like, yeah,
I think that those gifts mean a lot more. Eat candy canes or chocolate Santas.
like the little chocolate bar Santas.
Yeah,
Ooh, okay, I love chocolate. I'm about to go with the chocolate Santas.
I think I think candy canes. I think just like I don't like I said with like when you're saying about like Christmas music, there are times of the year I can't have candy canes any other time of the year. I'm like it's just very Christmas.
That's very true.
Mm.
Yeah, there are definitely certain things about Christmas. Like, I don't drink hot chocolate until like it's close to Christmas. Any other
Mm.
time, like my daughter's like, "Oh, I love it." I'm like, "I just
Mm.
it sits there, like I can't like." And then there's certain things I don't eat. Like I don't mess with ice cream around Christmas time. I'm like as soon as it's over though, it's like, all right, we're back to business as usual. But it's like before, like no, no, I'm just gonna, I'll have this for now.
So like, I gotta find the lactose free eggnog for Nate.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what he likes to drink around Christmas is eggnog, but he's lactose
Oh,
intolerant.
I know.
Every time
I
I've gone to
know.
the store, it's the lactate eggnog has been out, and I'm just like, please, I need to find some so he doesn't drink actual eggnog.
Ooh, yeah, I have noticed that. Even in our store, a lot of the lactose things they are gone. Assuming they're like, we don't want any gas during Christmas dinner. Like, nope. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so we're just gonna have to figure that out. Okay, that was the end of the just that. I was thinking we could um end this on our saying our favorite Christmas movie.
Oh yes, yes. Um, my favorite Christmas movie is Jingle All the Way with Arnold
That's a good one.
Schwarzenegger and Sinbad. I love that movie.
That's a good one. I oh man, watching that growing up was so fun. It's just a
Yeah,
funny movie. Maybe we'll have to watch that with Wilder.
yeah, I really liked it. It was. I'm like, okay, Arnold Schwarzenegger here, Sinbad. Like, it's an
Mm-hmm.
actual fun, like Christmas music, movie. I love the fact of
Mm-hmm.
like seeing him like trying to run around town to find this one toy. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Thank God for Amazon. Y'all were ordering it early.
It's so funny with that because my parents, they wouldn't go shopping until like Christmas Eve. My dad and Uncle Max would go to Walmart on Christmas Eve. Well, because there's 7 of us in our family, they're not hiding gifts anymore in the house. Like it's, I think if they were gonna, there was something that they knew they would need to get ahead of time. Like they would figure out a place to hide it. But when there's 7
Like,
kids,
no.
there's no place you can hide.
Oh my goodness, yeah. That's very true. That's very true.
And then my dad's also, then we don't have to wrap anything either. I'm like, okay.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
I think my favorite Christmas movie. So my family, we used to get together with like cousins and we would watch Christmas, like have a marathon. Um, I have to watch White Christmas every year. That's one of like
Oh yeah.
I just like the music and it's very calming, and I know that it's just. I showed it to my sister-in-law a couple of years ago. It was our first time watching it, and she really liked it. So I think Nate's family, they watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation every year.
Their family sounds like that is them. National Lampoon. Oh my god. Freaking squirrel scene. So thank you everyone for tuning in to our Christmas edition of Randomly Serious. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more content. And have a Merry Christmas and enjoy your holiday. We will catch you later. Bye.